Welcome to this channel. The channel is for educations and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So today I like to share with everybody in martial arts and who want to know about Wing Chun that I have already compiled my videos lecture on Wing Chun in this file, okay, which is can be accessed. So this comprehensive lecture on Wing Chun answer the following questions based on history and scientific evidence. What is the parents of Wing Chun? What is the truth of Wing Chun in verifiable Chinese history? What is the true transmissions in Chinese tradition? What is Wing Chun uniqueness? What is the breathing skill of Wing Chun? And what is the internal skill of Wing Chun? So now it is in this file, and everyone can access to it in this website. So it's a free 7 hours lectures to share the big picture and the details of Wing Chun and traditional Chinese martial arts. So here on, we all have a reference. And the reference is based on historical and scientific evidence where it is trackable, verifiable. It never is my belief, my research, which master say what, but it is a continue on link of Chinese history where you can track from different sources and from the evolution of time. Okay. So now everybody can have it for free, and everybody can learn what the ancient Chinese actually teaching, what is the ancient Wing Chun is actually is. I am just someone who compiled this, okay? So I am just like a guy, a typist who typing the thing up, or to share the message because today's even the Chinese language is very difficult to understand because they are using classical Chinese. Okay, today's so-called sinologies and all those kind of things, they might have their field they study, but they do not know such a big database of the ancient Chinese. That's the reality. Okay. Now, so the five lecture is this one lecture, two lecture, three lecture, four lecture, and five lecture. Okay, so it's the entire thing compiled there. Everyone, as as soon as they really want to learn, they can keep watching it and learn what it is in details. So all the questions here in the past 130 years, which is not answer, now today is answer. We put it in America so nobody will screw around. Okay, now. The Chinese have a very important thing called two true transmissions. Okay. True transmissions, the Zen, the Zen or the Chan Buddhism has practiced it since the time of Bodhidharma. And like this, Venerable Xun, the Zen patriarch of Xun, when he passed it to Zen patriarch Xianhua, the mind seal or the verifications of Bodhidharma, it always comes with a letter. This is called the true transmissions. Now, if you don't have these true transmissions, actually you don't have nothing to talk about it. How can you know anything about the Chan, the Bodhidharma's mind seal, the verifications, if you don't even have these transmissions? Not like today. You can practice MMA, and then you say, I'm the best fighter in the world, which is MMA is a Western competitive sport, isn't it? And then you say, well, I can go do research in Wing Chun. I just talk to different seafoods, and then I'll know it all. Okay, and whoever on my path, I will challenge you to fight. Fight what? What are you talking about? Chinese, including Wing Chun, is based on this true transmissions. If you don't have the true transmissions, you can be the best fighter in the world, but you have no say here. Period. Okay. And also, this is Qi Jiguang's teaching. He said that once you learn the skill, you must test your skill on your opponent. The goal of testing is to find out the cause of winning and losing. Do not feel proud of your victory or shame of being defeated. This is not the Western sports competition sports. Who is number one fighter? Chinese Kung Fu is not that. This is General Qi Jiguang's teaching. That is the core teaching of the Chinese martial arts. Okay? So it is not, you don't have transmissions because you are doing MMA, you are bigger, stronger, younger, and then you say, you all shut up because I am the best fighter. I can beat you, I can slap you. What are you talking about? Are you messing around with other people's culture? So we need to know, okay? This is the teaching of Qi Jiguang. You say Wing Chun is a Shaolin art. This is the teaching of Shaolin, okay, in the Shaolin Sword Strike Classic. Fighting skill cannot can be fighting skill can be used only to stop violence and stop gangster. Fighting skill must never be used for bullying against law. So if you think you're MMA fighter or whatever, go fight in your MMA ring. Okay, this is Chinese culture. This is Wing Chun, is Chinese Kung Fu. This is about the art of the Chinese, the race Chinese, Shaolin. This is the rule based on Qi Ji Guang and based on Shaolin. So you have no room here. Okay. Anybody do that as here? It say that fighting skill must never be used for bullying against law. Anybody violate that today is a democratic country and it is a lawful country. Nobody is above law. You can be the best fighter, but you report. If it's cyber bully, you report to the legal system which is managed that. And you can even report to the police department. Just go inside then say that these people is bullying me, harassing me, or cyber bullying. Okay? So in Wing Chun history, in Wing Chun, the art of Wing Chun, there's no room for those people. First, you need to have the transmissions. If you don't have transmissions, there is not Chinese tradition. If you thinking you can practice bully just to bully your way on, then let the legal system handle you. Okay? So do thing has to do it properly because this is Chinese Kung Fu, this is Chinese culture. Who in this world, which race in this world would like you to go to other people's culture and mess around with it? What the Japanese try to do it, isn't it? But did they success? They try to do it with the Chinese, isn't it? But did it success? So nobody will allow people to go to their place and mess around with their culture. Like same with Wing Chun. Say you go to Japan, try to mess up their culture. Will the Japanese allow you to do so? You go to Korea, you try to mess around their other people's culture. Do you think the Korean will accept you to do so? Same with every country, every race. You need to learn how to respect people and stop monkeying around with other people's culture for your own benefit. You are not the authority. As soon as you do not have the transmissions, you don't know what the heck it is. You read character for the sinologists, what the heck you know anyway? Okay? So that is the bottom line. And you see that even like as the Qi Jiguang teaching, the Shaolin teaching, even in Kyokushin, okay? Kyokushin, okay? So Kyokushin Dojo-kun was written by Mas Oyama, okay, with the help of Eiji Yoshikawa. And you want to talk about a warrior, okay? Well, this is linked with Minamoto Musashi and Zen. And that is the teaching. We observe the rule of courtesy, respect our superior, and refrain from violence. You're using violence, try to distort the Chinese culture or Wing Chun culture. You are not anybody who is a warrior path, or you don't have the path of the Chinese martial art. You don't have the path of the Japanese Budo. Okay, just face it. Those are unacceptable behavior. So there's one thing. And in Wing Chun, there are always people want to mess around with Wing Chun for their own benefit, outside Wing Chun or inside Wing Chun. So this is Grandmaster Yip Man. So this is what happened. Okay, prior to Grandmaster Yip Man pass away, he's an old man at that time. Prior to his pass away, this is his last interview. Grandmaster Yip Man asked the author, the writer of this article, saying that please tell everybody, okay, tell your readers, or tell the world, the eternal spring and the praise spring Wing Chun, even though they based on Shaolin, but they are not the same style. So he have to clean it up prior to his pass away. Well, the poor behavior, you always have this poor behavior. This is an article many people use to actually slandering the Wing Chuners or slandering Wing Chun. Here is say this is a guy who worked in the Qing government, and then he was telling, spreading the words that Liang Zhan is not teaching the real eternal spring. And here he said that Liang Zhan and Zhan Huasun, due to that person who spread that thing, is spread this rumors, spread this defamations or slandering, is he is the instructor of the Qing official. So they just keep their mouth shut. They take the bully. So these people from Wang Chun, Shaolin Wang Chun, because he worked in the Qing officials, like the police, those the place. So Liang Zhan and the Zhan Huasun has to take the bully. Today, this is the United States of America. Okay, you don't bullshit like that. Okay, everything is by evidence. This country have a law system. Okay, and I'm sure in China the same. You mess around, you look for it. Okay, so like these people, the same thing. Okay, So Grandmaster Yip Man has to clear this thing up because there's this monkey business flowing around. Okay, and people say Wing Chun is Wang Chun, blah blah blah. Well, he have the transmission. What is this people talking about anyway? Writing article like that. Now this repeat again, like this guy, Weng Yong and Gu Chuaiwa. Okay, talk about this. What exclusive? This the re-engineering of snake crane fees and the tree form sets, and then all kind of stuff. What does Weng Yong have the transmissions? Like here from his Sifu. This is the standard. Okay, and then this Gu Chuaiwa guy. Does he have this? The transmissions? So this is Wing Yong. He said, once I look at myself, everything become clear. Do you have the transmissions? And this is his friend Gu Chuaiwa. Okay, and here he said that the old Wing Chun Ban Zhong Xiu Lim Tao, like he have the orders. Okay, and then he said that over here he said the Xiu Lim Tao. What he show is not the Yit Gams or the fine jet King Wa Wei Gun's salutations, and he made up his stuff. Okay, and even worse, this guy went to in he and Wen Yong, he and Wen Yong published article and in the Hong Kong release it saying that the Choi Lei Fat ancestor, okay, learning from his Qigong or whatever. And then the person, the Chai Lei Fat Sifu, he claimed that learned from his Qigong is actually is a Chinese uh, this fighting against the Japanese invasions. You should say call it hero or the well-known person who fought against the invasions of Japan. So it's somebody in the history who is known that fight for his country. And he went there. He said, "Well, my Xigong is the teacher of this person in Choi Lei Fat. Okay, that grandmaster is Grandmaster Qi Jiguang, and Grandmaster Qi Jiguang is the national hero of China because they fought against the Japanese invasion." And so, of course, this is the grandson, grand student of Qi Jiguang, confronted him in China. What do you say? And this, the grandson of Qi Jiguang, he is in the military in many countries and had gym around for today's modern competition sports. So this is what happened. You create your own thing and you distorted the Chinese culture. This is a distorted of Chinese history. And do you respect people? The guy you talk about is the national hero of anti or against the Japanese invasions, a well-known Chile fought grandmaster. So what is the point on that? Okay, same with here. You need Grandmaster Yip Man, an old man, he's already sick. His time is not long, stood up and say that, hey, no, this is not. So are you going to challenge him? I want to fight you. What type of human is that? That's not human, okay? And say, as the other day, uh, this statement from the snake crane Wing Chun on the secret note. How many people playing expert in that where they don't even have the transmissions? They don't have the transmission, so get a secret note which they don't even know what is what, and then get a sinology and try to decode it. But what is Wing Chun? What is Wing Chun? Do you even know what is sticking body short strike? People can read your body signature as what I share here in this article. Can you BS other people? So are you going to beat up Grandmaster Yip Man because you believe that comparing the praise spring and eternal spring based on your sinologies that praise spring eternal spring is older than praise spring according to your sinologies, not according to the Chinese history. So this is how disgusting, and that's why I make this once for all. Okay, it answer to everybody. Nobody have it all. Nobody is God. Again, I don't know everything. I'm not the supreme grandmaster. This is all let the history, the data speaking, the evidence speak. So this is to share with everybody. So now we have a reference based on Chinese history evidence. And those who is not Wing Chuners who have the transmission, could you please stop messing around with Chinese culture and then stop to using like I have a power, I can fight you, or those kind of thing. Try to twist the Chinese culture and Chinese history. Do you think the chairman Xi Jinping in China like that? Do you think the Chinese in China like that? Do you think you'll be welcome to go to China if you do that? Do you think they're not going to observe you? And do you think you can practice those bullying in America? Try to what? Try to twist the truth. In America, we based things on history. We based things on evidence. Even the court of law is based on evidence. It is by law. Nobody is above law. Okay. So I'm saying this today. I make it clear today is because Wing Chuners have the property. The ancient Chinese teaching is the Wing Chuners property. Nobody have the right to screw it up. Not to mention, if you don't have true transmission, what are you talking about? Okay? That's going to mess up everybody for your own private agenda. Do you think the Chinese in Fatsan don't know all those kind of who doing what? So the bottom line is, so right now we have a reference. I compile the thing out. You don't have to trust me. You can say, Hendrik say this in this history, like Qi Jiguang in this story. You don't have to trust my word, but you know, oh, that is a book of Qi Jiguang. I want to study to see what it is. Can you have the opinion after you study it? Of course. But now you know there is a book there. You don't say, I have a sinology. Does the sinology even know the exist of the Qi Jiguang's book? Does the sinology be able even know what is the content of the Qi Jiguang book or the Shaolin sword strike or the Zen tradition? Have anybody see this thing before? Before I point it out? Does any sinology know this to determine are you really a Zen master? Or like today, everybody call themselves Zen master. So this is what I like to share with everybody. I am here in this channel, and for me, I deal with the Chinese culture, the Wing Chun culture, the art of Wing Chun. Who is the best fighter? I'm not interested in that. Who want to bully what? I'm going to let the legal system to take care of it. Okay? Because people don't go off topic to play expert and to play bully, try to force a way to twist the Chinese culture. Same do. If today I saw that some other people's culture get twisted, of course I'm going to help them too. I'm going to support them that man, you cannot allow this type of thing to do to any culture in this world. Okay? Because we are in the democratic world. We talk with reason and evidence. We don't bully people. We don't have those poor behavior.